wading over troubled puddles. Hustles on my chest, no hustle, no progress. Pieces to the puzzle when everything was a mess. I'm just trying to stay blessed, be better than all the rest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I said I feel like I'm the greatest. I'ma be here when my time is up.
Today's episode was brought to you by the Comfort Experts. See us for all your heating and air conditioning needs. For more information, visit onehouraircarolinas.com. That's onehouraircarolinas.com.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Turn it up! Turn it up! If you can't get your pitch right, can't get you right.
Tickle right.
What's going on, Jarrod?
What's going on, Jason?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Jarrod, what are we talking about today?
Man, we talking about your pitch, man. We talking about your pitch.
We're talking about sales?
We're talking about your pitch, man.
But that's sales, isn't it, Jarrod?
Selling. It is selling. Not just selling a product, though. It's selling
anything. It's the front door, man.
It's the front door. You meet a girl at the bar, you need to have a front door pitch.
What's your pitch for a young girl, man?
Hey, you want to go home with me? My name's Jarrod. I'm rich.
Wow. I don't know if that will work. Okay.
Go for the close.
Hey, welcome to the Young Hustlers. Grant Cardone is in the house. My man Jarrod Grant is in the house.
At Grant Cardone.
And we are talking today. This week we do. What are we doing this week?
Well, Grant, we're doing the pitch show where we teach young millennials how to get their way with the elevator
We started
pitch.
this show last year as a millennial show, and then we had all these people like, dude, I'm 55 years old, bro. It's about the hustle. This is about the hustle. This is about adding strategy.
Some meat
to your dreams, baby, to your hustle. This is about putting fuel in the tank, giving you a technology.
Whoa, you getting into some stuff
Giving you
now.
something to roll on. Today, this is the pitch show. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
So we do a show on pitches. We do a show on mystery shopping.
Yep, we do a show on how to.
How to
do anything. And we also do a show on your money.
Money. Gotta
money,
get my
money.
money right.
Money.
So look, we're going to be I want to be giving shout outs today to comments. Post your questions and comments, your pitch. You can call in actually.
You could call in. It's 305-865-8668. Same number. It's always been.
Grant Cardone TV brings you.
Wow, look at all the comments. Cody Beck, Poncho, J Money, Team Hope, Nate, Jason, Jay, Top Sake.
Hustlers. You guys on Facebook, if you want to watch the show, go to Grant Cardone TV. That's where we're going to go.
So look, guys, we're talking about your pitch show. This is the pitch show. We're talking about your pitch.
There, man. That's why I've been holding on to it like this. Okay, watch where I'm going to put it. I'm going to run this something up my shirt.
Uh-oh. It's getting nasty. See? Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Yeah, hide everything. Okay, so look, let's get serious now.
All right, time to get serious.
Because you guys are freaking up. You're screwing up your pitch.
Why?
You know?
Are they making mistakes?
I'll tell you some mistakes. First of all, never ever, if you're taking notes, you guys talk too much. Y'all just talk too much. Your pitch is not about hey, my name's Jarrod. I'm in an elevator, dude. I'm in a cab. I'm on a plane. Yeah, my name's Grant Cardone. That's not your pitch. Your name has nothing to do with your pitch. Mm-hmm. Unless you work for a monster company, a Facebook, a Google, Alcoa, Coca-Cola. You wouldn't even use your name.
Right.
I would never say, my name's Grant Cardone. I work at Cardone Enterprise.
Yep.
Biggest mistake, okay? Number two, I would not pitch my product or my service.
Right.
Now, I went online earlier.
I got it right here.
Let's just go over those. How to write an elevator pitch, okay?
Guys, now, this is from...
If you guys know Robert Pagliani. Dude, the guy's Tell
him
him
in
to
the
call
nuts.
me. Tell him to call me because this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my whole freaking life about an elevator pitch. I mean, I'm just telling you. Robert, if you do this, go ahead and read what he says.
So number one is, what is your product and service? Briefly describe what it is you sell.
Now, before that, he says, look, and he's right, the elevator pitch is not a sales pitch. It is not a sales pitch. You guys are spending time selling rather than pitching, okay? Why do I want to? I want to pitch somebody, right? I want to literally, I want to stab the guy.
Yeah, penetrate. With the knife.
I do. I
Yeah,
want to pitch
yeah,
him, a pitchfork, right? I want to pitch
Yeah.
him. I don't want to sell him. You're not going to sell anybody in a pitch. You're not going to sell anybody on an elevator. You're not going to sell anybody on the first call. You're pitching for something else, okay? So he says, go ahead, Jarrod.
He says, what is your product or service?
Wrong. That's not the issue at all.
Number two, who is your market?
Doesn't matter, dude. You ain't got a choice in an elevator.
What is your
You're trying to find out if the guy in the elevator knows anybody, right? It's crazy, dude, right?
What is your revenue model?
Number 3 question you'd want to answer in creating your elevator
How
pitch.
do you make money?
What am I going to tell a guy in the elevator pitch? Man, last year I made $16 million selling stuff to people. What's my revenue got to do with this pitch?
Or
right?
how you make the money?
You shocked? I found it.
Yeah, dude, revenue model is ridiculous.
Who's your
behind
competition?
Who's behind the company?
Why would I want to talk about my competition, man? Okay.
Who's behind the company?
Now I'm not going to make this guy wrong anymore. Okay.
We only did it 4 out of 6 points.
Yeah. It's only because we stopped talking about it after 4 points. So now what is it you want to do? You know, what have we got? 30 seconds? We got a minute? Okay. So what is it you want to do? Okay. First of all, the first thing I'm going to give you is, and we've done this show a number of times, and this show is one of our most popular, right, Jarrod?
Yep, 100%.
The first thing you want to go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say it's our most popular show because so many of you have attention on how you can improve in this area.
Dude,
we didn't make this part of our regular rotation because it just sounded like a good idea. It's because it's what you guys want.
And it was a good idea because people need the solution to the problem. But look, your prospect, your lineup, your prospects, your what do we call it? The funnel, the pipeline.
Yeah.
It's not going to stay full without a pitch.
Yeah.
So what is
Active, continuous,
I'm always
high
pitching,
repetition.
man. I'm always pitching. You know why people don't prospect? They don't have a pitch.
Yep.
They're like, I go out and I talk to people, man. I'm in Thanksgiving, man. You with 25 other people. You can't come away with one prospect.
Yeah, I had a guy.
You can't pitch somebody so tight that they're calling you the next day saying, you need to get over here and show me that, man. That's what we want to do for you. Stay
with
young
us.
hustlers.
Owning a home has many elements that have to be looked after. One of the most important elements is comfort, and your heating and air conditioning is priority. That's why we stop at nothing to provide on-time service and expertise for all of your heating and cooling needs. We are the comfort experts. We have the solution for all of your trickiest heating and air conditioning needs. That's why we brought you our show, The Comfort Experts. Every week we bring you tips and tricks to improve your home and bring you peace of mind with our quality service tips for home heating and air conditioning maintenance. Visit onehouraircarolinas.com to tune into our weekly updates and services for your home improvement. That's onehouraircarolinas.com today. Interested in becoming an internet marketer, network marketer, internet entrepreneur, or business owner, pay attention to this offer. CPA, known as Cost Per Action, promotes offers to top companies via paid traffic platforms. Imagine positioning yourself as the dominant player in your industry all over the internet, with people seeking you out for job opportunities, your product, and your service, while increasing your income to over 6 figures in 9 months. The Millionaire Mastermind will show you how. Learn through us with step-by-step digital instructional programs, free weekly webinars, and 24/7 customer support. The Millionaire Mastermind is the go-to expert for all resources and training to thrive in this industry. And it all starts with our free 6 Figures to 9 Months webinar. Sign up for your free 6 Figures in 9 Months webinar at themillionairemastermind.com/6 figures. That's themillionairemastermind.com/6 figures. Are you looking for ways to raise funds to increase your local impact? If you're a nonprofit, church, civic group, school, or individual, Funds to Org's Shoe Drive fundraiser helps your cause raise funds while supporting micro enterprises in developing nations. Funds to Org's provides at no charge the tools you need to create a successful, no-calorie fundraising event. Just engage your supporters to collect gently worn, used, and new shoes. We'll transport the collected shoes and issue a check back to you within 48 hours of processing. Sign up now at fundstoorgs.com. That's fundstoorgs.com. Are you looking for ways to
We're
raise...
back
Why is he echoing like that?
on Young Hustlers. We echoing because there's some power in the voice, man. There's speed. Speed through the mic.
Boom.
And it just hits.
Boom. Boom. We're talking about the pitch. Your pitch. Look, if you go online right now, the amount of information about the elevator pitch, the quick pitch,
Cold
the perfect
call.
pitch, writing the perfect pitch.
Is the cold call dead?
The information is so old, so outdated, and so bad. Jarrod and I have committed our lives, dedicated all of our money
At least once a month.
and creativity to you creating the perfect pitch.
To help you solve the problem, man.
So maybe you have a book you want to sell. Maybe you have a film you want to write. Maybe you have
A
that
car-
girl that you
car
want to
you
hit
wanna
up
buy.
on. Maybe you got a product you want to sell. Maybe you're in an elevator with some executive and you're like, dude, how do I make my pitch here?
Yep.
So
So we're gonna break it down. All right. Number one, what do you want them to remember?
the one
What
thing,
is the
man,
one thing?
The one thing, not the many things.
One thing. The one thing.
One thing. What is it?
I increase sales. I write books.
Dude.
I ride bikes.
You
I
better-
play ball.
And you better feel good about it. So if you're going to do what Jarrod said in the first segment, which is, hey, how about you go home with me tonight? You could sell that if you really feel good about it, if you're really confident, if you can see it all the way through, if you don't back away from it. If you're going to kind of half-ass, hey, I want to take a shower with you tonight. You know, not really. I was just kidding. You're going to get slapped all over the place. So what's the one thing? I'm in an elevator. I'm in an airport. I'm in a cab.
Did you not think that was as funny as I did?
I did, dude.
Dude, I thought that was
Dude.
hilarious.
You better be all in. Like Trump. Watch Trump. Watch Trump, how Trump pitches.
Dude, he goes all in.
Like him, hate him, watch how he pitches.
Even when it don't make sense, he goes all in.
Okay, last night on TV,
Yeah.
they hit him, they slapped him about the governor Haley said you're angry.
Yeah,
You know what he says? First rule of selling, baby.
you're right.
I am angry. I am angry, and you should be angry too. You should be angry about how this country's being run into the ground. I'm like, dude, that guy's sick.
Yeah, he gets it. He
Straight out of
gets it.
Sell or Be Sold, man. Always agree.
He
Always
gets
agree,
it.
okay? So in the elevator pitch, what are the things you agree with? We're out of time.
Yep.
I got 20 or 30 seconds
Small.
max. You don't have a full minute.
They have a lot of distractions on their end.
They're not thinking about you.
They don't care about you.
They don't care about you.
They may
Okay?
not
The
even
guy's
need
like,
your
I'm-
product.
I'm stuck in this elevator with this guy. Now he's going to go tell me who
Blah
he
blah
is.
blah.
okay?
Boo boo boo. Bee
Right?
bee bee.
So
Yeah.
what's the thing, the one thing, the big thing? What's that one thing you want that guy to remember about you? Okay. So when I called Elena the first time, you know, the first thing I said was the thing I wanted her to remember about me when the call ended, because I knew the call was going to end. I knew I wasn't going to get laid. I knew we weren't going to go out. I knew I wasn't going to get what I wanted that night.
I change people's lives.
Change people's lives. That's what I do, man. She didn't like that. I know there's a chance that somebody might not like my big claim. But what's my big claim? That's who I am, dude. That's what I do, right?
And that's what you said. That's actually what he said.
And I stayed with it for 26 calls until she's like, hey, you know what? Maybe this guy can change people's lives. Look at her life now. I'm just saying. Okay? She's one of the only people that didn't wake up with the lottery ball this morning and still felt good. So what is the one thing? Like, we do sales training here, right?
Yep.
So hey, what I'm sitting there, I'm writing my pitch out. What do I tell people?
Yep.
Do I tell them I'm an author?
Maybe. If that's what you want them to remember.
Create a TV network? Do I tell them that I wrote the 10X quote book?
Real
and
estate
Sell or Be
investor,
Sold, that I
yeah.
made some socks? No, man, you can't do all that.
One
Right?
thing.
Hey, we increase
Company
the sales
sales, yeah.
of businesses by 40% in 30 days. That's what we do.
Bam. That's a right hook right there.
But you
man.
got to decide, particularly those of you entrepreneurs, you're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Maybe you got a network marketing company and you work for a company as a salesperson.
Yeah, you start rattling everything off. You sound like a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Yeah, which is what you are. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got to pick your target. Okay, so number 2, what is the big claim? Number 1, what's the one thing you want them to remember? Number 2, what's your big claim? What's your big claim to fame? Right. So, hey man, I met this actor the other night. You know, the guy that did that Rocky movie. Who am I talking about?
Sylvester Stallone.
Exactly. See, it's very clear. It's like the sticky. It's that one thing that sticks, right?
So big claim,
Yeah.
sales training.
Here's questions you could ask yourself.
30, 40%, 30 days.
The big claim.
Yeah.
What do I want to be remembered for? Okay. Number 3, what is it you do better? I'm trying to help you clarify your pitch here.
Yep.
You're asking yourself these questions to figure out what is my pitch, right? What is the thing you do better than anyone on this planet? You are the best at it, and you can tell some. Everybody does something that they're best at.
Yep.
Okay, maybe he's a gamer. Oh man, you might know me, man. I do videos. Like a lot of our audience knows me because of video, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm one of the biggest viewed YouTubers in the world.
Right.
Or the #1 streamer in the world. Depends on my audience.
Yep.
So what's another question you're going to ask? Another question you have to ask yourself is, who buys your product? Who are the decision makers for your products?
Yep.
Because that's going to determine what your pitch is, right? I mean, I need to size the guy up.
To determine if there is even an opportunity to go down that road.
Like you're in an airport with that cat the other day.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a plane.
What'd you tell him that worked? The Beans Group.
Well, the hook was the dog, but then once we talked, he said, "Hey, what do you do?" I asked him what he did, and he said, "Hey, I own car dealerships," and I said, "That's interesting."
So one of your questions is, who's your target market?
Yeah. Yep.
If you have a lot of different products, like I do, I got a sales training product.
Yep.
We offer advertising on our network, Grant Cardone TV.
Mm-hmm. Social media consulting.
Social media consulting. Okay, so
Product
I got
endorsements, yeah.
Jarrod did the right thing of finding out who the target was. Then he's probably got his 2 or 3 pitches, and he drops it in.
Yep.
So who is your market? Go ahead.
So we help sales organizations increase their sales 30%. He said, "Hey, I said I work for Grant Cardone." He goes, "Hey, I actually know who Grant Cardone is."
Mm-hmm. That doesn't hurt.
Right?
Were you sitting in first class,
And then
coach?
First class.
Of course, because the money's in first class. No offense, not everybody can sit up there. Just 'cause
So
they're out of
and then
seats.
what I said
But
is,
Jarrod paid for the upgrade. I didn't pay for that.
No,
because
I
he's
did.
like, I want to go sit up
Yep.
there where there could possibly be a target worthy of my pitch.
So then I told him, I said, "Hey, we actually, we work with companies like yours. We help them increase sales, 30, 40%. He goes, "Hey, that's great. I actually know you." And I said, "Well, then that we do it better than anybody because we have a modern day approach for the modern day customer."
Hook, sticky.
And then he says, "That's exactly what we've been looking for. We need to update the training that we're doing within our company right now with a more modernized approach, talking about technology and social media and all that stuff."
The call's going to end. Okay, the elevator's going to close. The flight's going to land. What will the guy remember? Because Jarrod didn't have a contract with him.
Nope.
He doesn't expect to sell the guy an in this case, a $2 or $3 million contract on a plane. Okay, so this is your takeaway right now. Okay, what are your questions that you're going to ask? The 5 or 6 questions you're going to ask yourself to clarify what's your pitch, who's your target, who's your market, what's sticky. What's he going to remember?
Yep.
What's your big claim?
Yeah, I mean, really going in, just the one question.
It's an exercise,
if
man.
you can even initiate, hey, what do you do? If you can initiate who they are, that will determine everything.
But then you better have your pitches lined up. Okay, so
Right.
Robert sells social media advertising. Robert also provides straight traditional advertising on our network. Robert also is looking for contributors every day. He needs 3 pitches for each one of his verticals, right?
And then you got to know which trigger to pull. Right?
Pancho Scotch, Mr. Meza, how you doing? Rebecca Spencer, Cody Beckley. When we come back from break, we're going to be answering your questions, your comments, and taking
Get your pitch
calls.
ready.
If you want every aspect of your company to turn into salespeople and get people to understand how to skill up, you need Cardone University.
So I came in, bought your package. Talk about 10Xing. Man, my staff, we have doubled our numbers.
Ever since I started on Cardone University, it has turned my entire life around.
But what happened with me when I signed up to this program, it got me to Salesman of the Year in my company within about 8 months. It got me promoted to a sales manager.
How much are you taking home monthly?
About 10 grand a month.
I'm glad to say that because of Cardone University, the closing and objection handling skills that they've helped me develop, I grossed about $44,000. I don't have average months anymore.
Justin Tucker here. I just want to thank you for putting your ridiculous holiday sale offer together. I'm only 30 videos in, and I honestly feel like I stole something for getting this much value.
Our sales, we're up 240% year over year.
Cardone University offers so much more than traditional sales training. It pretty much blows everything else out of the water.
Hey, in a recent survey of over 250 entrepreneurs, 100% said they could have made more money last year than they made. 47% of those said they could have made more than $50,000 more money. Look, CardoneUniversity.com is for you, and I guarantee it'll work for you. I want to become your personal coach next year and make sure you grab every sale. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of just getting enough, Sign up now. I promise you, you won't regret it.
Companies pay $30,000 per year for this #1 sales training university, and Grant Cardone is making this available for you for only $9.95. Everything that's included is all you need to be a sales pro. Get the selling basics, the entire sales process, closing strategies, follow-up, internet response, 100 ways to stay motivated, the quick fix solutions, how to understand the buyer, the theory of closing, incoming calls, prospecting, follow-up tool, top traits of great salespeople, and inspirations from Grant. A $13,200 value is now available for only $9.95. When you invest now, the deal of the year just got better, with Grant including his new cold calling content, and you'll be the first to receive it. And this offer is so good it can be deducted as an educational expense. Take time out of the equation and act now. The offer expires soon. Go to cardoneuniversity.com/holiday. That's cardoneuniversity.com/holiday to sign up now.
You ready to hear some pitches, man?
I am ready, man.
You ready to hear
Welcome
some
back
pitches?
to the Young Hustlers. That's what we're supposed to do first.
Young Hustlers.
Our number here is
man.
305-865-8668. Every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the structure of the show.
Noon East Coast Standard Time.
Every Thursday, me and Jarrod, or Jarrod and me, or me and by myself with Jarrod.
Or
Jared's
Jarrod and
here.
I, Grant and I.
Somebody like us is going to be here doing a show on Grant Cardone TV where we're giving you strategy to add to your hustle. Okay?
So look, it's time now. It's time now for the moment. It's time.
Before we do that, though, let's just review what the points are.
Okay.
What is the one thing you want the prospect to remember?
Number one. Number two, big claim.
What's your big claim?
What is it?
The big giant monster
Smack 'em
claim.
in the mouth.
That if I
Smack 'em in the
validate
mouth.
it, dude, if I validate it, I'm going to find out it's true. Okay? What is Donald Trump does? This is what he does every night, dude. Listen to what he does, okay? Make America great. He does not get into the details. We're going to build a big wall.
Yep.
Okay? We're not letting anybody in anymore until we get this shit handled. Okay? I'm going to make it safer and I'm going to make you rich. And I'm going to do it better than anyone.
Yep. And it's
Dude,
it's very simple. Yeah.
Let me tell you, the second he gets into details, he'll get crushed.
Yep.
Anybody would, not just Donald. You can't get into details. You have to get into a big pitch here to get people to leave their home, to go to I might vote this year, or I might be interested in.
Trump.
He's trying to set the hook.
Trump.
Number three, what is your competitive advantage?
What do you
is that
do better than anybody?
That dominating
Head and
advantage.
shoulders.
Nobody else does it. You have that little niche. If you don't know what it is, just this exercise is going to make your company better. 4, who are the decision makers or influencers that you need? Because it might
For
not
your
be the
deal.
guy in the elevator, right? How many different pitches do you need? Number 5, how many different pitches do you need? I need a lot of pitches. I'm an author.
Yeah.
I'm a speaker.
Yeah.
I'm a social media
And you know
guy.
what? Like, for example, if I was sitting next to somebody on plane who was a human resources director, my pitch would be very different than if I was talking to a VP of sales.
Yeah.
Because they have different goals.
Well, and because one of our products is helping companies recruit people.
Yep.
So he's not going to talk about sales
But also,
to an HR guy,
and also
right?
onboarding or harassment policies or just, like we can help create accountability. So just the pitch needs to be able to be molded and modified.
Dude, and you
based
need to
on the
swing on
person.
that pitch that fast.
In a second.
Who's my target? I got 20 seconds to make a kill or a hook or create interest. All right. Now we got 6 callers on. We have 80 comments.
Dude, this is unreal.
First thing I want to do is talk about comments.
103
Mr. Jarrod,
comments, dude.
Grant and Jarrod, do you have any more information on your Masterminds event in March? Dude, I'm telling you, we need to do the event. Okay. So let's just get behind it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just do the deal. A live event in Miami the week before Easter.
Okay.
You guys want me to do a virtual event. I want to do a live event, okay? So we're going to do it. I'm going to commit to doing it. What's the week of Easter? Can somebody look up the week of Easter?
I think it's the last week of March.
And we're going to do this. I'm going to do a VIP ticket. I'm going to do great seating for 1,900, live event in Miami. We're going to do VIP for 2,900. That's going to include a dinner with me. I'm probably going to bring some other speakers in.
March 26th is the weekend of Easter, so it'd be the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th.
Okay, Miami. 2,900 VIP. We'll only have like maybe 40 tickets for VIP, and the rest is going to be $1,900 tickets. And we're going to spend the weekend, a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday, building your business out. I'm going to bring some other experts in. It's going to be all day long. Friday night, Saturday, all day long Saturday, Sunday. And let me tell you something. When I tell you all day, dude, when I commit to something,
all in.
Dude, it can be all day long.
All in.
The hotel kicks us. We just go to the beach. And
we
then
go
the post
make a fire
because you
and
know
then
I'm gonna do some
we gonna
fireworks.
blow some shit
Okay, Ryan Ciccelli, I'll be there. Mindy Rosen, do a live event. Elton Navarro says I'm in. Let's roll. Questions. I'm looking for questions, Jared. Let's go back.
Okay, so look, let's go to the callers. We're gonna go to.
I thought you were gonna do the comments here.
Oh,
and then the callers.
I can do the comments too.
Straight out of Grant Cardone, I'm calling in with no luck. Call me 818 because the lines are full, dude. I'm sorry. That's from Jason Tevis.
So Scott Williams, straight out of GC World. Cody Beckley, working and selling Canada. What's the best way to sell an American product to customers that only want a Canadian product?
Oh, dude.
What is your opinion in overcoming this objection?
You need to be, we're all Canadian. We are organic Canadian with little maple drippings.
Ooh.
Okay.
And some poutine.
Jeremiah Bennett. Wow. Jeremiah Bennett, I see you at the Pillars of Wealth event with Ty Lopez, Karn Mirza, Alex Becker.
Karn Mirza, yep.
I didn't know I was doing that. Okay, Jamie Alello, just started my business in building materials. If a person of interest shuts me down in the first call, should I try him again later?
Yes.
Of course you could.
Of course.
Or you could send him a note, I quit.
Or you could just stop.
You see how that works.
Yeah.
Of course you keep calling him. Hey man, you're the guy that hung up on me. I've done this call before.
Mm-hmm.
I was making phone calls. into San Antonio. I'm 31 years old. Hey, I'm going to be in San Antonio Monday. Don't ever call me back again, okay? Hold on before you hang up. Click. When I got to San Antonio, I walked in. I said, hey, I'm the guy you hung up on last Friday. 2 days later, I flew across country to come see the guy that hung up on me. Come on in, man. That's strong, dude.
Dude, it is strong.
Now what sticks? That I'm not a quitter. What's sticking now, okay? Because I'm still doing a pitch now. I did a pitch on a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
He hung up on me. Pitch didn't work. So what? That pitch didn't work. And by the way, did it? Did it work?
Obviously.
It gave me enough to shift my pitch. So that
You're
when I got
looking
to
for a
San Antonio-
reason.
Dude, I'm looking for a hook.
And that reason could be anything. Hey,
I'm
we got
looking
this
for
new calendar.
What's
We
my
got this new
dominating
thing.
competitive advantage? My competitive advantage now has changed from, hey, I can increase your sales 40%. By the way, we've done that for companies in the last 30 days.
We've had people
300%.
Oh yeah, the one dude.
Yeah.
$16,000 in 2 days.
Okay.
After
On a
signing up.
$1,000 investment, that's
Yeah.
a 16x return on his money.
You should write a new book, 16X.
Yeah. So watch. The pitch changed now. So when I go into San Antonio, I'm like, hey, I want to see I'm here. I'm the guy you hung up on. I've done this before where I'm like, I'm the guy you've hung up on 7 times. I just want to see who you are, dude. Right? So you got to understand the pitch is not a sale, right? Okay. Let's keep reading some of these.
Do you want to go
When
back?
you were 8, what did you want to?
Oh yeah, when you were 8, what did you want to
up?
be when you grew up?
Dude, I wanted to be in control. I want control. When I was 8 years old, I'm like, I am sick and tired of everybody around me. I was the 4th out of 5 children.
Yeah.
My dad was a control freak. My mom was a control freak. My mom controlled the kitchen. My dad controlled the money. I got an older brother, 5 years older than me. 2 older sisters. One's 10 years older than me, and another one's 15 years older than me. So I got a 23-year-old.
Yep.
I'm 8.
Wow.
23, 15. No, what is it? 23, 18, 13, 8.
Times 2.
I'm getting overlooked by everybody, man. Everybody's telling me what to do, where to go, what to do.
Dude, I wanted to be a fighter pilot. I think there's something sexy about speed and agility in a fighter jet.
I just wanted my own
Dude,
bubble gum, dude.
I wanted to go fast.
I just wanted my own bubble gum. I wanted as much fucking bubble gum as I could eat. And I needed money to buy the bubble gum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So pitch. You figure out your elevator pitch and you get anything and everything.
Jose from Toronto.
You're going with the Canadian.
Caller
huh?
1.
Okay,
man.
let's roll.
Jose drop.
Let's go to caller 2.
Sergio, caller 2.
The number of callers is really not necessary on here. Just the name's good.
Is this Sergio?
This is Rob Tyson, Uncle G. What's going on?
Rob, what's going
Come
on, man?
Rob, how you doing, man?
Dude, man, I'm doing great, brother. I'm 10Xing my shit.
Ooh. Dude, give me your pitch, man. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to give me your pitch. I'm going to put it on my Ooblo.
All right. What are you drinking right now?
Go. What am I drinking?
What are you drinking?
Water. I got some water right here.
Yeah, but what kind of water is that?
Kangen water?
This water right here, I think it came out of a Kangen machine, but I put some 10X on my water right here. You see?
Hell yeah, man. You know what? I can't even pitch you anymore, Uncle G. That's what I was gonna pitch Kangen.
Dude, you're already out of 20 seconds. You're out of 20 seconds already.
You could have gone for the upsell, the extra machine, man.
Yeah, why didn't you, man? But you're already out of time, man. 20 seconds is over. That's how fast it is.
Hey, you're the man.
Okay.
You're the man, Uncle G.
So you're the man, dude. You're the man. Okay, so look, Rob needs to fix his pitch up. This is not about asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
How many guys? Hey, what do you do? Dude, your time's over. Your time's over, man.
Yep.
Come in hard. Hit with a pitch. You want to put a hook in the guy, right? You're out fishing in the Gulf of Mexico. You throw you're looking for big marlin.
Yep.
You throw 8 lines, okay? 2 down the side of the boat, 2 deep all the way to the back of the boat, right? There's probably 4 lines depending on how big the boat is, right? And maybe 1 more line down the center. Different color lures.
Mm-hmm.
You're not selling anything, man. You're trying to attract.
Mm-hmm.
Think about your elevator pitch being a bunch of lures, okay? The lures don't work. Maybe you got to move into the other waters. Maybe you got to drop something deeper. We got to go fishing, man.
Dude, we do, man.
We should do that at that March event.
March
event, everybody goes, like 5,000 people go fishing.
I got passes for that, a free pass for that.
Really?
Yeah, that we can use.
Wow.
This weekend we could go.
Yeah. Andrew from Louisiana.
Andrew, what's going on, man?
10X is my Bible. Carry simple.
Hey, man, how you doing?
What's up?
Man, I'm excited. I'm doing real well. How about yourself?
Doing great, man. You ready for your pitch?
Oh, I'm ready.
Hey, let's hear it. Let's go.
All right, man. And,
Hold on. I'm not ready yet.
Oh. Hey, Grant. What's up, buddy?
Go ahead, pal.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name? My name's Grant. My name's Grant.
Grant. Well, sure, it's a pleasure to meet you. Man, I can tell you right now, I think you'll be looking real good. I got this brand new car, and I think it's about time we take it for a test
man,
drive.
I'm not in the market for a car right now. We just bought one.
Oh, you just bought one? Okay, that's no problem. Well, who's next in line for, looking for a
Time's
new
up.
vehicle?
Time's up.
All right.
Give me a card, man. Give me your card, man. When I'm ready next time, I'll think about you. See again.
Oh, man, you'll think about me? Well, great. And what's a good number to call you at? Because I'll be calling you every day until you buy a die.
You going with the threat now.
I can't wait.
You going with the threat now, man. I'm going to give you my number right
that
now.
Shit sounded fun. Okay, look, first of all, hey, dude, you got to work on your pitch, bro. A lady once walked up to me. She says to me, Poncho Scotch says, a lady once met me. She's an insurance agent. She introduced herself by saying, I help your kids go to college. She said it with such confidence, she engaged people immediately. The point of that is this. You are never, ever pitching your product. Ever. You're never pitching the product. What do I get?
So let's take this for example.
Yeah.
So instead of doing what he did, we could say, number 1, what do you want to remember? I get people better deals on cars than anybody in the state.
Anybody, dude. We get you the best deal in the shortest period of time, guaranteed. If you're from Louisiana, of anybody in the world, okay? True Car is threatened by us.
And
Auto Trader is a threat. I am a threat to everyone automotive.
And what I do better than anybody else is make it happen in the shortest period of time as possible.
Without you even doing anything.
You ain't even gotta
even
come
have
into the
to
dealership,
sign up.
man.
No payments for 96 months.
No money
With
down.
no money down, and no signers.
No credit approval.
If you have bad credit, I can also get you done.
If you got no credit,
I can get you done. Okay? If you've never paid people, if you don't pay people back, and it is obvious that you're a criminal, I can get you done. Because that's what I do. See, your pitch needs to be monster, man. It needs to be monster. You need to go for broke in the pitch.
Yeah, you guys are asking questions early on. This isn't about questions at this point.
IT Meza says, I help investors find lucrative off-market Los Angeles properties. So now what I want you to do as IT is I want you to look at what is unnecessary in that pitch. I don't care if it's off-market. What do I care if it's off-market, on-market? I'm going to tell you right now. If you
I help investors find the highest NOI properties in the country.
Yeah, I help investors find the best deals, whatever, right? But I don't care if it's off market, on market. You think that that's an advantage because it's off market. Off market actually turns me off. If you tell me use the words it's off market, I'm like, well, then it's not really for sale. I equip and train people to passionately deliver wow service and hospitality to their customers. Good, but Weeman Christoph, okay, you guys, the pitch is not a book, okay? So don't use all this, wow.
I go to Jacob with 25,000, you go with 2,500, wow. I got 11 plaques on my wall right now. You got your first gold, sing a damn, homie, wow.
Wow. Okay. So what I would say here is not I equip and train salespeople. I don't want the work. Okay? I help people lose weight by working out. I don't want the work.
Yeah.
I help people lose weight. You get it?
Yep.
CardoneUniversity.com. Free access for fucking everyone. Did I say it?
You did, man.
Yeah, man.
You did, man.
I was trying to hold back, man. I was
Right.
trying to hold back, and then Mike Tyson jumped in my face,
Man.
and then I started channeling Mikey.
I got all twisted up,
So I got
man.
twisted up. I went crim on me,
Oh,
man. I went
man.
crim on myself,
You
man.
went
I
crim,
promised
crim.
I wasn't gonna cheat. I wasn't
'Cause he
gonna
talked
say
to that
the
Louisiana
F word
man. He
anymore.
talked
And
to
then I didn't win the
Louisiana
super
man.
lottery last night, and then I went all Mikey on myself. Okay. So look, CardoneUniversity.com/free access for the whole world.
No. Only for the people that have commented on the show.
Excuse me.
Only for the people that have commented. We're gonna check.
I
And we're gonna
some
check
of the people, just
too.
some of the people, okay?
Check.
Okay, Rebecca Spencer. All of them until you make it. Some might work better than others at certain times. If you guys got questions,
Wow,
throw them
dude,
down
look
in
at
the
this.
comments.
Thomas R. 4th month selling timeshares in Vegas for Wyndham. 2-year products I bought, Sell to Survive, and the 100 Closes audiobook. I won Rookie of the Month in November after studying your material. 20% more volume in the first week of January than I did the entire month of November.
20%, say
Yep,
again.
20% more volume in the first week of January than he did the entire month.
That's the testimonial,
Yep.
not all that other stuff. You see, you got to get down to the people. Nobody's got time, folks. It has never been more important than it is today. With the amount of noise in the world and the limited amount of time and capacity people have for information, it has never been more important for you to get your pitch down. If you're creative, okay, if you're a creative person, you have to get your pitch tight. If you're a service person and you're helping other people, you have to figure out how to build value in shorter periods of time. Okay, taking time.
Speed, baby.
I was asked this morning, hey, you want to get a Starbucks? I said, you know what? I really don't want to do that because it's just taking too long to get over there and back. It's not worth it. The value proposition isn't there, man.
Yep.
It takes me freaking 25 seconds to drink the thing, and it took me 25 minutes to go get it. I'm like, it's not worth it anymore.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
So look, talk about more about creating your hook, says William.
Okay, good. So I'm going to talk about creating the hook. What is my hook? What is it that thing that I do better than anyone else? What is my competitive, dominating, serious advantage?
The result.
The result.
The result of
not
what
the
you
product,
do.
okay?
Right.
This is a product, okay? The book's a product. Watch me pitch the book. Buy this book. When you buy this book, I guarantee you an appointment. This book is not for you. You buy 10 of these. You keep one, you give 9 away, and I guarantee you 9 appointments. 9. These books are $25 a piece. You get 10 for $250. I'll get you 9 appointments. You keep one book, you give the other 9 away, gift from me. I read it and thought about you. This book was written to get appointments. That's what the book was written for. I'm not selling the book. I'm not talking about the images. I didn't talk about what was in it. I said it'll get you an appointment.
The result.
See, what is that thing? What is that thing they get? I want my teeth cleaned. I need a teeth cleaning, man. Right? We had the eye thing yesterday. Did I cancel it? I thought I canceled it. I'm like, yeah, I ain't driving over there. Why? Because I had to go 25 minutes. I got 25 problems.
I got 99 problems and my time is 1.
Yeah, my time is 99 of them, really. Okay? So watch, I canceled. Why? Because I don't want to go there. Why? Because they want to see if I qualify for the eye thing. I'm like, that ain't going there, man. Y'all want to know if I'm qualified? Y'all come to me and tell me if I'm qualified. Why can't you look at me online and say, yeah, you qualified? Why can't you just tell me, Mr. Cardone, 25 minutes, you drive out here, man, I guarantee you, in 3 minutes, it's over, dude.
Yep.
You can read everything and anything, everywhere, whatever. You got to make a claim to get me out of my house.
Big.
Man. You guys aren't keeping your pipeline full. 177 comments.
So
here.
look, number one, what do you want the prospect to remember when they leave from you? Number 2, dude, monster, massive, gigantic claim. Number 3, what do you do that's better than anybody else, your competitive advantage? Number 4, who is your target decision maker or influencer in the call? And then number 5, how many pitches do you have lined up based on who you're talking to? If you have those 5 things in place, you will be more successful on your pitch. You will get more appointments, you will get more demos, and you will get more done.
And I will be
deals.
posting this on LinkedIn, a full article on the perfect pitch, so you can get your notes from there. It'll be on LinkedIn here in about 1 hour, maybe less than that, 30 minutes. T-Free181 says, way to go, buddy. Thank you, my friend. New Life says, better late than never. Just sold 2 plans. Y'all really helped me to be great. Awesome, dude. That's what we do this show for. I help investors find lucrative off-market deals. I did that one earlier. Let's see what else we got here.
See how far down are you?
Carrie Simpkins, pitch me. Okay, Carrie Simpkins, we have a phone number to call into, 830-586-5668. Give me an example of a pay-per-lead pitch.
Pay-per-lead pitch.
I mean, I think you need to claim. I'll give you. I don't know what the pay per lead is. I know I don't want to pay for a lead. What do I want? I want the lead. We offer the best quality conversion leads available in the world, guaranteed. I was on the phone with somebody yesterday, a client yesterday, and he's like, well, you know, man, the 36-month contract you have. I said, look, man, you want to go 36 seconds at a time? I'm good. He's like, what? I said, you don't want to sign the contract? No problem. We do 24 months, 12 months, no months,
6 months,
36 seconds.
5 minutes, 2 minutes.
We can do 1 second and then you can cancel it, whatever you want to do, dude. Look, I know you're going to use it. You're the one that doesn't know. I know for sure you're going to use it. You're going to use it better than anything else. So you got to go back and get that pitch back in because I'm not selling him right now.
Yep.
So the pitch, you might have to come out of a sale, go back to a pitch to create interest again.
Yep.
Drop back into a
but
sale.
You're not selling the product.
I'm not selling
You're
the product
pitching.
at all. I'm not even showing the product. My guy was showing the product. I had to go back and get
This
a
is
pitch.
some Jedi sales stuff right now. I mean, if y'all know, then you know. If you don't, hopefully
Then
now
you're
you
like,
do.
What did you just say, man? Because you're not
Not going back to sell the product, but pitching. It's a very, very important.
You got to know where you're at. Am I in pitch mode?
I never heard you say that.
Am I in deep sales mode? That's where you're building value, showing people around, demonstrating. There's no money in selling.
No.
There's no money right here. The pitch is the hook. That's where you build your pipeline of interest. The sale is where you actually build value, no money in it, and then we get to the close. And the close should happen in the pitch.
Yep.
Not a close for the product, but a close for the decision maker. Hey, if I could do half of what I just said I could do, just half of it. Now you want to say that. You want your claim to be monster, and then you want to cut it back. Hey, if I could just do half.
It helps them. It'll help them rationalize the decision. They're like, man, hey, if
dude, maybe that guy's shit, man.
Dude,
What if he can only do half?
What if I could do half of the half?
What if I could do a half of the half of the half? Yeah, I'd have a quarter. Okay, so if we could do half of that, are you the decision maker? Are you the person I would talk to about investing in the solution, or is it somebody else?
Who else other than yourself would be involved in making the decision?
Exactly.
That way you don't offend anybody. You
And
know?
that way, also, when I get off that elevator, that guy's giving me a business card saying, talk to my VP. What's he going to remember in 20 seconds? That guy said he could increase our sales 40%. And then he said,
if I could only do half of it.
Dude, that's 20%. Okay, Trevor. What's up, Trevor?
Trevor.
Man.
Trevor, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Yo,
What's
man,
up?
come on, man.
Hey, Mr. Cardone, Mr. Glenn, how's everybody doing today?
Man,
Go.
we're doing great.
Go,
Let's hear
man,
your pitch.
Good. Hey, the reason for my call today is I was on Grant's Periscope on Tuesday night, and I asked him if I could send him a cold call script that I came up on Monday. He said to email it, and I emailed it off and hadn't heard from him. Obviously, he's a busy guy, so I figured I'd jump on the phone. And talk to you about it right
You're
now.
not playing our game right now, man. You're not playing our game.
Why is
I
he-
actually have that.
I wanted to play Go Fish, man.
I actually have that cold call script in my
you sent
email.
it to me?
I've got it in my email.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry about the game. I was
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
Well,
want- do you want- you
let's
want
let's
just-
get you live feedback. Give us the cold call
Give me,
pitch
is this
right
Trevor
now.
Ottman?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, what's up, man? Give me the pitch right now,
Hey,
dude.
man. Okay. You ready?
Sure.
Hey, my name is Trevor with WHSV in Harrisonburg. The reason for my call today is I'm trying to get in contact with the person who's in charge of the marketing for your company. Would they happen to be available?
I don't know if they're available. Hold on a second. I'll find out.
All right, thanks.
So what am I going to do now? I'm going to send a call back to somebody else and say, dude, I don't even know why I got this phone call. See, this isn't what you want to do.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at your script right now. There's no claim in here big early on for
but
anybody.
he needs to get to the right person. He's trying to get to the right person.
He's got the second part here of when you get to somebody.
Yeah.
He's asking for
See, Trevor, what we're talking about in this show today is really probably more of a live pitch, like an elevator pitch. I'm with someone. I'm at a convention. I'm in a conference. You know, there's 500 exhibitors in this conference. How do I get this guy to say?
See, you're asking for permission here. When you say, hey, do you have a few minutes? And the client says yes, you say, hey, the reason for the call is that I have some information I wanted to share with you to be sure I can help your company. Can I ask you a few questions? I would lead in with the big claim. You haven't had a big claim yet.
Okay.
There's nothing sticky. There's nothing sticky that's going to be like, okay, you've got my attention. I'll give you a few more minutes to ask me some of your questions.
No, that makes sense, and that's why I called you guys.
Dude, you're awesome, dude. Look, I just want to acknowledge the fact that you are interested in getting better, okay? Like the black belt in karate doesn't get to be a black belt because you got satisfied with a brown belt.
Yeah, that's right. I listen to salespeople in my office make calls all day with no script. They're winging it. They sound awful. I don't want to sound like that, so that's why I sent it over to you.
Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy. And you know what? That guy shows up at the bank because I can see it.
That's right.
Yeah, I can tell how good you are in sales. You're making $200,000 a year in sales. You don't even understand sales.
Yeah.
I just tell you right now. Right. You guys that are making $200,000, 175.
Oh man, I'm killing it.
You don't even understand sales. You might know how to spell the word, but it's got two S's in it.
You could definitely talk to people.
Oh yeah, you're good at talking to people, man. You show up every day and you got you a nice little briefcase, man. You got one of them Tumi bags,
man. You got a Tumi bag.
It's even paid for, man. But dude, you don't even understand.
Maybe you
sales,
got a nice watch.
You know, you got to master this thing. I was doing a gig with Morgan Stanley. I'm like, you guys is Morgan Stanley, man. Yeah, the guy's making $600,000 a year. I'm like, you don't even understand sales, my man. Now give me the guy in here that's making $6 million. He understands the game.
A few things, man.
Okay,
a few things.
Let's see, Mustafa. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Every Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we bring you a show called Young Hustlers. Me and Jarrod Grant. You can follow Jarrod at Jarrod Grant. Okay? And the takeaways for this show, the 5 major questions you want to ask yourself will be posted here on the show here in
as
about
well
3 minutes,
as
and
well
I'm gonna write
as
a full article at LinkedIn
and Medium as well. So look, guys, we put our material out there in a lot of different places. You're watching this now on GCTV. We got 230 people commenting right now. Y'all are going to get free access at CardoneUniversity.com/free access.
CardoneUniversity.com. Go there, get your free access today. We should have put in here so we know it's coming from here, but that's fine.
Yeah,
CardoneUniversity.com/free access. By the way, if you don't want free and you want to make a commitment to invest in yourself and become a true expert in business, sales, marketing, and promotion, grab it today.
Cardone U is for you.
CardoneU.com, but you need this code /Periscope. /Periscope. You'll find that $13,200 tuition is now $995 only at
and this stuff here, I mean, people are listening to this show, they're like, man, dude, this is great, man. You're going over, I feel so much more confident, man. This is like the little tip of the iceberg sitting up out the top of the water. Inside CardoneU.com, we build this whole thing out. If you want us to actually build a script for you, the format is in the system in the cold calling materials. So we can handle all this for you and much more.
Hey, have a great weekend. Tomorrow I'll be doing
Cardone Zone.
The Cardone Zone. I'm going to be talking about why your finances are in trouble. You definitely want your spouse on that show. You definitely want your employees on that show. 50% of America is making less than $30,000 a year. 50% of America is making less than $30,000 a year. I'm going to show you how to get out of that problem forever and never depend on the government.
And if you guys want to join our team of rock star salespeople, the meek need not apply, the amateur need not apply. We are looking for the pro the killer, the guy making 150 or 200 that needs to go to 400 or 500. If that's you,
oh man, I wish you were. If you were just in Chicago, I'd
wrong
vote for
person.
You wouldn't be able to work for me in Chicago.
You wouldn't last.
Okay, you wouldn't work for me in Chicago. Look, if you got any reason not to come work for me, you ain't the guy.
No excuses.
I got 2 kids. Right.
Careers.
Stay with them.
Careers at Grant Cardone.
I don't need
Send
another
me
kid.
a
Careers at grantcardone.com. 30 seconds. If they
video.
can't do it in 30 seconds, do 30-second video.
Quick pitch.
These
Pitch.
60
Follow these steps.
videos.
These 5 steps. Give us your pitch. So look, hey, you want to say something?
Dude, you know what? Who quits on the hustle? Who would encourage you to quit hustling? Who would suggest to you you don't need to hustle?
Only the ones who've already given up on the hustle themselves.
And you never want to take advice from a quitter.
We'll see you next week.
Today's episode was brought to you by the Comfort Experts. See us for all your heating and air conditioning needs. For more information, visit onehouраircarolinas.com. That's onehouraircarolinas.com.